It's the Garage Shed podcast, and I am Gavin Ford.
Bitrate.
Aki.
We're back,
We're back.
and see what else is back. Enter the Blood Clot Garage.
Woo.
REP.
Yeah.
It's part 2, number 2,
Two.
the return of REP that features some of the best, what we consider the best,
Yeah.
new garage producers and music.
Yeah,
And we're going to go through that EP today.
Yeah, whether they're making their debut on Garage Shed or their debut fully. But yeah, it's a selection of...
Handed out a couple of debuts, didn't you?
Just giving out debuts.
A couple of debuts.
Debuts, mate.
So yeah, we're going to go through this track by track. We're going to go in order, alphabetical order. Not quite though, is it?
Somebody may have messed up the alphabet and the order
Yeah,
stuff. Maybe got his G's and H's mixed around.
maybe.
Maybe he did. Don't know who that was.
Well, last week he was all fucking researching, finding real fucking obscure tunes. Can't do his alphabet though, can you?
Busy doing the research. So it is.
So yeah, almost alphabetical order. We'll go through it. So to kick off,
Yep.
Give it to me.
The letter D. Deja.
Deja featuring Sydney Jane.
Yeah.
What a beautiful voice she's got.
She sounds incredible.
Yeah.
So, first became aware of Deja when he won a disclosure.
Oh, he's quickly going back to
He
how good his
goes-
research
yeah,
is.
research
Let me quickly remind you how good my research is. Let's get off this alphabet talk.
Yeah. So he
Oh, yeah.
won a disclosure, one of the B. Howard things, and it was what he did. He just like his remix that he did. It sort of time signatures all went out the window. He sped it up and then went back into this sort of vibey house thing and went half step. It was just
Yeah.
incredible. And I was like, okay, this guy's got something about him. And then they thought that as well. And then he got in touch with us and was like, sort of have this track. And it wasn't a vocal at the time. It was just, and we were like, I was like, well, I like the instrumental as it is. Obviously, we all know I don't like vocals.
I think that's a myth, though. He does
It's a myth. It's a myth.
He secretly does like
Well, it's
vocals.
because he doesn't like letters because he doesn't know what order they're in. So he doesn't like to.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to hear them sung.
Yeah, I have a real problem. Then he was like, I'm gonna get a vocalist on it and stuff. And we didn't know about Sydney at the time. We didn't know.
How hard did you try and talk him out of
No.
that?
I was like, we like it as it is. But yeah, so, and then obviously he hooked up with Sydney, and I think they sort of got chatting via the Disclosure Discord server. I think that's how they hooked up. And here we are.
Yeah,
And it's pretty phenomenal.
and Disclosure featured it on their Spotify playlist.
They liked it.
Yeah,
So
second on there as well, right at the top.
That says it all then. How much
they've
of a
got
good
better
track.
taste than we have.
Right in the business end of the playlist, there, Ak.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up to them for supporting. Big up to everyone for supporting it. It's got a lot of love and stuff. I know that Trickstar featured it on their playlist.
Yeah, so it's
Very
a
nice.
great way to start the
That's,
EP and a great way to start his garage music career.
That's his debut release. So yeah.
So when did he win the competition?
A few months ago. No, I can't remember.
So yeah, it's a hell of a start of the year.
But yes, it's not been
You
long.
can't start much better than that, can you?
MPH can.
Well, yeah,
He can
probably
start
can.
better than that. But
Winning a disclosure competition. I mean,
winning a
come on.
disclosure competition and releasing a beautiful vocal garage track on Garage Shed and being on their playlist, that's a great
start to your career.
And there is more to come.
there is, yeah, well, I look forward to
That's
hearing
what I'm
more.
saying.
Yeah.
But, yeah, big up to him. So next up, it should have been Green Deep.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're going to go to Howden.
Because obviously knowing the alphabet like we do, G does come next. But no, not for you. You,
No,
you went a
H.
different direction,
yeah,
didn't you?
just thought I'd mix it up a
Curveball.
little bit.
Chug a H in.
So Howden.
It's just because of Line of Duty, or you were
watching Line of Duty
just
too
so
much.
desperate for H.
I don't watch it. I know. I've heard about H.
Yeah, you were scumbag for not watching that.
Yeah, and this is done really well. This track particularly.
Oh yeah, number 1 on Juno.
Yeah, big up to Howden.
And it's up in the Beatport charts.
Yeah.
Up in the business of the Beatport
I've heard
charts.
some of Howden stuff before and the Strictly Flavoured stuff, and I always thought this
Yeah,
guy's
big up
got
Strictly Flavoured.
yeah, he's got a good sound about him, and Yeah, he hasn't disappointed.
This is really funky.
Yeah, he
it's
hasn't
catchy
disappointed
straight
at all,
away. Now
yeah.
it doesn't surprise me how DJs have latched onto it for it to do well, because it's just quite instantaneous.
Yeah.
And, like almost like pick up and play computer game. You know, like
That's really
I just want to get into it. This is one of those tracks. I just want to get into it. I just want to like have it out. So yeah, and hopefully that will do well going forward as well. I just think like
Yeah, I was glad to get him on the label. Definitely.
Yeah, and I think it's one that I reckon will be played when the clubs come back. I think that's going to hang around.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. It just sits on that thing of being like quite upbeat, but also there's an energy about it as well. It's not like a soft tune.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
No, I like it.
So yeah, back to the alphabet game.
So wait a minute, so A, B, C, D?
We're back to G.
Back to G!
Green Deep, and it's all right.
And it is all right.
It's very all right. Yeah, it's like got slight an old school kind of feel.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
this.
say.
And then it's like there's like stabs. I think the horn stabs that come in, and just this progression. It's like this
Gives it
energy about it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's this sort of repetitive groove, but not in a way of like it doesn't bore me or anything like that. It's just this constant energy going on.
Yeah, those little stabs you put in there definitely gives the track the energy it needs. So yeah, I actually like this one as well. It's one of my.
And a very versatile producer. It's like he's got stuff on spinning, I think, under a different name.
Yeah, he's a busy guy.
Yeah.
Busy guy. We've heard some other stuff from him and stuff, which is slightly different to this track, which is more like vocal based and stuff. He can turn his hand to a few different styles, but it's all that level of quality that still is always there with it, with him. So yeah, massive shout out to Green Deep.
Yeah, we're excited to see what he comes out of, because he's very, very, very capable producer.
Yeah.
So, fucking L, is it?
Yeah, the last two are in order.
See how proud the last two are in order.
The last two are
Very proud of himself.
yeah.
2 out of 5 ain't bad.
I can spell. Lewis Taylor.
Temperature.
Temperature.
Yeah. It's got a little cheeky sample in it, this one.
Vibes. It's like the definition of vibes.
Yeah.
You just people read it like, all right, yeah, all right. Ed starts nodding straight away. It's proper bumpy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like just that traditional sort of garage bumpy sound, the shuffle in it and stuff. Yeah. Again, just energetic. I think a lot of the tracks on the EP have got this.
Well, I think it's a great...
attached to them.
For an EP, there is literally something for everyone on there, isn't there? Like we have covered everything you'd want from a current garage rhythm.
Yeah, and Lewis's stuff has always got that energy attached to it as well. He'd done a bootleg for us for the Advent calendar.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Which is the Request line bootleg and stuff, and he's done various other bits. Recent tune out with Drac, which we had on the playlist, and just he's always got that sort of new KG energy vibe to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that sound is quite that new KG sound.
Yeah.
You know, where a lot of the younger producers are coming through, going at it. It's like that slightly raw, but not like it's still polished. Do you know what I mean? It's still got the organs in there. It's still got
definitely
the vocal chops in there, but it's the rawness of like this. It's slightly faster. The speed amps it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So here we go.
He's a great producer.
So yeah, really big up to Lewis and stuff. I'm sure there's a lot more coming from him this year.
That actually genuinely want to hear more from all of the people on this EP. Like
100%.
Well, that's the idea with Enter the Garage. That's the plan for whatever we do. Even if those artists aren't releasing from us throughout, it's like, it's just put them on a platform and go like, we think that these people are going to be doing some bits. Like last year, it was Miss LA,
George the
Bunker,
Fourth.
George Fourth.
Or Hail George the Fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing some stuff. Yosi.
Yeah. CB.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the thing that we aim to do with the Enter the Garage thing. It's like just put these people.
I think what you're saying is got good ear for garage. Just shit at alphabets.
Yeah. Good at music, shit at spelling.
That's what we're getting at.
But we got one more to talk about.
Yeah, last but certainly not least, Soulstate.
S.
It's like a fucking garage episode of Sesame Street.
Brilliant.
Which one would you be? Big Ben. Hubert.
So yeah, Soulstate.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, another polished sound, and we've heard a lot from him. He did a bootleg for us. I think it was during the Advent Calendar thing as well.
Yeah.
Was the Sonny
Federo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
That's a good one, that one.
Yeah, it's good. Not like some of the crap we put out. This is a good one. Yeah, and like straight away, whenever like he sends through any sort of thing, it's just the quality's there already. He's been doing some stuff with Star One guys.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
the Star One.
They had like a
Star
little
One.
they had like a little Beyonce bootleg thing that did a viral
Oh yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Had a moment.
Yeah. On the TikTok.
Yeah. On the TikTok. There's obviously another thing he doesn't understand there.
Show my age. So yeah, he's been busy, and again, like we were saying about Green Deep, of just like being able to turn his hand to a lot of stuff and the quality being there. He's played us some vocal stuff forthcoming on various different labels and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just the quality.
He's got very high output, very high quality as well. So I sounded like a broken record, but I can't wait to hear more from this guy.
I feel incredibly lucky that we're quite blessed to be able to be working with the level of artists that we've included on this.
100%.
Yes, we've got good ears, but at the same time, if the tunes weren't there, they'd be redundant.
Yeah.
You know, so the tracks are there. The tracks are really strong. Really proud of the EP. Really like loving the reaction that everyone's got.
EP's fantastic.
It's done really well on Juno especially.
Yeah.
And
tracks
Beatport
get-
as well.
Yeah.
All 5 tracks into the Beatport 100.
We're getting busy, and so massive love and thanks to anybody supporting
Yeah,
it.
thank you everyone. And put in the comments what your favourites are. And prize if anyone can put them in the right alphabetical order in the comments.
Shout us out in the comments. Anybody who's new and up and coming that we could feature on Enter the Garage.
Yeah, and if you want to be on a new Enter the Garage, which there are no plans for currently, but send us music to info@garageshared.com.
And we promise to get it in the right alphabetical order next time.
And we'll listen to it. Our ears are shit, but our alphabet. No, our ears are good, but alphabet's shit. And then our next podcast is a long one. It's a 7-hour look into how good 4 Rum Woman is.
Yeah, we haven't spoken about
it.
We haven't actually spoken about any of your tracks for a while, so we're due.
No, yeah, so it's going to be a big one. It's going
We could
to
dissect
be a big
it.
one.
Big
Number
one.
1 on Gino already. Whatever. In the Beatport chart.
You spent a lot of money this weekend.
streaming like fuck, I think is the technical term. It's streaming like fuck.
That's just
So yeah, we'll sit down and
when one podcast with nearly not swearing.
No,
Yeah.
he'd done it earlier. He can't.
So yeah, we will we'll be having a long look at that. So maybe 8 hours. I don't think we can get the brilliance of it across in 7 hours.
What day is it?
It's
spread over a
it's
few
going to be
days.
spread over a few days.
Oh, I'm busy.
It's going to be like it's going to be like
I'm not here.
it's going to be like the O.J. Simpson documentary. We'll go. We'll set up before the record. We'll talk about why the record's so good currently, and then we'll go into it afterwards.
I'm
So
in the glove.
yeah, but
We look forward to that.
yeah, it's going to be a good one. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe,
much.
comment, and learn your alphabets. See you soon.
See you later.